Good afternoon. I'm here today to give you a short tutorial on how to use the web tool Tagxedo. The first thing that you will need to do is open up your internet browser and come up to your URL and type in www.tagxedo.com. And this is the page that will pop up. Tagxedo is a web tool that you can use to create word clouds. Other programs like Wordle work similar, but this one is very easy to use and it gives you lots of different options as to the shape of your word cloud, which is why I love to use this program. Now, to get started, you have a few different options that you can take. You can come over here to this blue box and you can type in a URL or Twitter ID or other things and just click Start Now to begin. But what I always do is just come right up to the top and click on Create. Now, Tagxedo does not require you to make an account. You just open up the web page and get started. So the first thing that we'll need to do is come over here to the left and take a look at our menu of options here. We're going to begin here with Load. This is where you put in the words to make your word cloud. So you have a few different options here also. You can click on Browse to maybe upload something that you've already typed. You can come here and type in a web page, or here into this big white box and type in your text. You can type it directly in, or you can copy and paste from something else that has already been typed. I am going to come to a Word document that my class and I made the other day. We made a list of Halloween words. We concentrated on nouns and adjectives. So I'm just going to highlight, right click to copy. Then I'm going to come back to my tool, and it's not going to let me right click here, so I need to pay attention to down here at the bottom where it says Hint, and it tells you if you'll press Control V, it'll paste it right in. So I'm going to click in the box and press Control V, and there is my whole list of Halloween nouns and adjectives. Alright, now I just click Submit, and it's going to generate my word cloud. And there we go. Now, the next thing is to come in and change my color, theme, font, orientation, layout, or I can just click this and it'll change everything at once in a random order. That's what these little arrows here mean. If you just click it, it's going to change things around just randomly. But instead of being random, I'm just going to click on these arrows and it's going to show me exactly what my choices are. So I'm going to scroll down and see of a theme that I like. I think I like the autumn. Now let's try a different font. I want something that reminds me of fall or Halloween. I like paper cuts too. So let's choose that, and you'll see your bar down here at the bottom. It's thinking and loading things. Alright, now I think I like my orientation being horizontal, so I'm just going to leave that. But if that was different, you would need to change that. For first graders, like in my case, they need to be able to read it easily. Alright, now here comes my favorite part, changing the shape. Right now it looks like the earth, so I'm going to come in and I want to find something that reminds me of Halloween or fall, something that matches the theme here of what I'm working on. I see a witch's hat I could choose, or a jack-o'-lantern. I think I'm going to go with the jack-o'-lantern. And there we go. We have a nice Tagxedo word cloud with all of my Halloween words, their nouns and adjectives, in the shape of a jack-o'-lantern. Okay, now that I'm happy with how my word cloud looks, the next thing to do is save it. So I'm going to come back over here to my menu of options and I'm going to click Save. Now there are a few different things I can do here. I can keep it right on image and just save the image, or I can click License if I want to get a license so that I could print this maybe on t-shirts or mugs and sell them or whatever. Web, if you wanted to save it to the web, can just directly print it or save a thumbnail, or Advanced gives you some different options of different sizes and things that you can do. But I'm going to go the easy route because I'm going to teach my first graders how to do this, and I'm just going to click on Image, And now I need to pick the size that I want to save it as. I'm going to pick 500, and it's going to automatically take me somewhere where I can save this. I'm going to save it as pumpkin, and I'm finished saving. Now it says your image was successfully saved. How about sharing it? Well, I don't want to share right now, maybe later, so I'm just going to click no thanks, and I'm all finished. And that is a basic tutorial on how to use Tagxedo. It's a fun tool that young children can even use, and I hope you'll give it a try and enjoy. Thank you.